What's up, guys? It's your boy Joe. So I originally had recorded a debunk of this guy's Sakura versus Hinata video, and it got lost really badly. Like somehow the recording cut off midway, and I was so frustrated. I was like, you know what, dude? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. So I decided to just not re-record that. I did not feel like it. Plus, I did a face cam thing, and like I guess that might have been part of the reason why it got messed up because I was doing my camera and the screen record at the same time. So I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this regular discussion video. So as you can see by the title, it's the worst character ever, Sakura. And if everybody knows me, you guys know I love me some Sakura. Hang on, let me make sure this thing's recording. Good. So you guys know I love me some Sakura, so I'm going to take a look at this video, and I'm obviously, what I'm going to do? Debunk it, because you know this stuff is going to be ridiculous. The worst character ever, Sakura. I mean, we already know that she's not the worst character ever. She's not even the worst in her own show. But let me stop talking, let's just get started with this stupid video.
Hello everyone, Shazam here again. Haven't been able to do much in the last week. Had some midterms, but now I'm finally free. Today I'm gonna be talking about everyone's favorite character, Sakura. Or rather, I'll be talking about why she's my favorite character. Oh boy, where to begin? I'll start from the beginning. She's useless. Now I know, she isn't completely useless.
Then why'd you say it? If she's not completely useless, why are you saying it, retard? No, stop, Joe. Let me stop being offensive. Let me stop being rude. Idiots.
And even Kakuzu was not that useless, and that's because she heals people. So she has the second to most screen time of any other character in the whole anime. She's a main character, and her main use is giving chakra to more useful people. Okay.
Did you just say her main use is giving chakra to more useful people? Okay. Okay. Well, we already know what we're dealing with here, right? You guys can see the kind of person we're dealing with in this video, so I don't think I need to address much of it. Let's just get to the video and start debunking everything he says.
She's constantly being compared to people who have less than half her screen time, like Hinata and Ino, when they're clearly better characters and had more character development considering their short screen time.
Where? Where is Ino's character development that's better than Sakura's? All Ino did was stop being mean to Sakura and get jealous of her a little bit. Ino did not really change. What are you talking about? Hinata, don't even get me started on Hinata. Hinata's whole arc was to change the Hyuga and become stronger. That got dropped after she fought Neji. And then now in part 2, all she is Naruto-kun, Naruto-kun, and learning how to talk louder. She didn't actually change as a person. She's been the same person she was at the beginning of Naruto till the end of Naruto. All she did was talk louder. Come on, dude. Sakura's whole character development arc was her becoming a better person, becoming more useful, and learning that the world outside, it does not just revolve around her. There's more to life than just loving Sasuke. She had to realize that people are going to need her, and that she can't rely on Naruto and Sasuke and others to get things done. That's her character development arc, and learning how to treat Naruto better. Because she changes in every arc, and I'm going to explain that as this guy goes through each arc. I cannot believe I'm hearing this crap.
Getting stronger is not character development, by the way, it's just getting stronger. And then she's like, I got stronger in Shippuden, only to constantly punch the ground. When I first started watching Naruto, I don't remember when exactly, I hated Sakura even since then, and over the time I realized how useless she was.
I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Maybe you should have read the manga.
Sasori's fight. Even I acknowledged her then, until I rewatched it. It was Chio carrying her the whole fight, harder than a thirsty guy carrying a Mercy main. Overwatch reference, by the way.
Did he just say Chio was carrying Sakura the entire... Okay, hold on, where is it? Here's my manga right here. Let me just flip through my pages so you can hear the pages flipping. Oh my gosh. So first off, Chiyo only controlled Sakura against the Kazekage puppet after her puppets got destroyed, and that was only because Sakura knew that if Chiyo did not have any puppets, she would die. So Sakura said, "Hey Chiyo, use me," and so she used Sakura for a short time. Then after that, she stopped controlling her when the cave collapsed, and then Sakura proceeded to fight on her own for the rest of the fight. Then in the next section of the fight, which is the second half in volume 31, we have Chiyo literally stating that Sakura has gotten so good to the point where she no longer needs her help. Chiyo was not carrying Sakura, especially considering the fact that Sakura saved Chiyo's life about 3 times in that fight. One, when she decided to substitute her puppets, that saved her life. Then, when she pulled Sasori away from Chiyo when he was in his chopper form and Sakura destroyed him. And 3, when she jumped in front of Chiyo and shielded her from Sasori's sneak attack. Sakura saved Chiyo's life more than Chiyo saved her. Sakura was not being carried because Sakura did most of the work after she got let go of Chiyo. Sakura destroyed the Kazekage puppet, Sakura destroyed Sasori Chopper, Sakura used Chiyo's tool to stop Sasori and pin him down, and Sakura used her antidote to save Chiyo's life. Let's continue.
I know, I'm very passionate about it. But again, I'll start from the beginning. So the first time we see her, she's basically drooling over Sasuke. Her freaking dream in the ninja world is to be with him, not to mention he doesn't give a single crap about her.
So, because a 12-year-old Sakura's dream is to get with the boy she likes because she has lived a regular life, means she's a bad character, Sakura has no tragic backstory. Sakura was raised by regular parents, she was raised in a normal life. So, when she has her crush, right, she has a crush on Sasuke. She loves that boy Sasuke. What's her dream? Oh, she wants to get with the Prince Charming that she likes. 12 years old, dude. 12 years old. Then, on top of that, we have Sasuke. You saying that Sasuke doesn't give a single crap about her? What? What? Don't you remember the Forest of Death? Sakura, who did this to you? And then Zaku was like, it was me! And then Sasuke grabs that boy's arm and starts breaking them. What? And then when Gaara pinned Sakura down and Sasuke was like, make sure you protect Sakura. I lost everything I loved before and I don't want those dear to me to be lost ever again. But of course you're saying that Sasuke does not care about her. Yet, there was also that scene in the Land of the Waves when Sasuke jumped in front of Sakura and shielded her with his own body. Right. Then of course at the end when he left, he was all like, Sakura, thank you. Thank you for all you've done, or whatever. But yes, Sasuke doesn't care about Sakura, right? Of course not. He doesn't care about her. Come on. Let's go continue this garbage.
She hates on Naruto for being an orphan, not freaking knowing that Sasuke is one too.
She doesn't hate on Naruto for being an orphan. She said that if Naruto had parents, he would be better behaved. She shouldn't have said that, but was she wrong? No. Naruto is running around doing all this crazy stuff, being rude, causing problems, causing mischief, graffitis, painting, and causing trouble. Why? Because he was doing this out of a cry for attention. Because he didn't have parents. He didn't know any better on top of that. And Sakura said, if Naruto had parents, he would be doing better. And she also said that it's kind of cool to not have parents yelling at him. Yelling at her all the time. Because she's a 12-year-old girl. What she said about Naruto being an orphan and not being misbehaving was not wrong. Was it rude? Yes. Was it wrong? No. Let's continue.
He calls her annoying, so she only treats Naruto somewhat like a human being after, cause Sasuke doesn't like how she's such a bitch.
Are you crazy? Sakura was ready to forfeit her exam for Naruto so she could stay in class with him. Sakura was ready to not let Naruto's dream get crushed. What? Sakura was saving Naruto's life multiple times. She was thinking about Naruto and respected him and wanted to be right next to him and Sasuke because they were both very strong and she was inspired by both of them. What do you mean she was treating Naruto more like a human being? She cared about him. She never actually hated the kid. She just judged him because he was weird and causing trouble. That's what people do. The phrase, don't judge a book by its cover, would not exist if people didn't do it. Let's continue.
But okay. She was 12, even though I don't remember any 12-year-old being that...
Did you ever go to school? Did you ever go to school and meet a 12-year-old girl? They're the most terrible people you'll ever meet. Or it's not that bad, but I hated 12-year-old girls when I was a little kid. Clearly, this guy's never been to school before.
During their belt-stealing test, she was called out by Kakashi for ignoring Naruto and only looking for Sasuke. That is not normal to be her concern at all times.
She was not taking things seriously at the time. She ain't seen nothing yet. She was just doing her little exam. She's like, oh, where's Sasuke? I gotta make sure Sasuke's okay. I gotta keep an eye on Sasuke because she likes Sasuke because she's 12 years old. Bell stealing test. They just got started. They did not see the real world yet. Sakura don't know what's going on out there in the real world. So, all she was concerned about is Sasuke. But after a while, she starts worrying about everybody. That's called character development, dude. Part 1, she did not care that much. Part 2, she cared more than anybody else. That's not true, but she cared a lot more than she should about regular people. Let's continue.
In the Land of Waves, she literally just stands there with a freaking kunai not doing anything.
She was set to protect the bridge builder. She's not supposed to run away and leave his side. She's supposed to protect him. So if anybody comes for him specifically, she had to protect him. She's not going to run away from him and go fight somebody. Reread the manga and reassess your lore, my guy. Good grief.
After the tree climbing test, she brought to Tazuna, who didn't give a crap and still stands there only holding a kunai during the second fight.
Like I said before, she's protecting him. Look at the picture. There he is, there she is. Her job was to protect him exclusively, not fight the threats. Come on, man.
Alright, Kakashi told her, but she's still useless. Now for the Chunin exams, we're constantly being reminded of how smart she is, but we literally only see the opposite. Which you will definitely see by the end of the video. She passed the first exam by just being good at tests, which isn't bad. But then comes the second exam, the Forest of Death, or Orochimaru attacks, and she does absolutely nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. Naruto gets wrecked after stopping a giant snake, Sasuke gets bitten after a really good fight, and after Sasuke passes out, she freaking cries for Naruto, who's hanging from a tree by a kunai. She saved their lives after. They wouldn't have needed that if she wasn't so useless and had done something. Also,
what do you expect her to do when nobody was able to train her to learn anything? Nobody trained her. Nobody gave her anything. All she did was study and learn everything she could, but nobody was there to teach her how to actually use abilities and fight. Not even Kakashi did that. Kakashi said Sakura was supposed to be a genjutsu type, but what did he do? Not train her in that. Nobody was there to teach her anything. That's the problem. And she had to seek out her own training from Tsunade. Yes, she was not very powerful in part 1, but that's what sets the stage for her character development. Because she did not seek out training. Oh gosh, okay. So yes, Sakura could not do anything like that at the time because nobody taught her. She had nothing in her arsenal. That's not her own fault. She's coming from civilians, my guy. Naruto is a Uzumaki. And a Namikaze. Sasuke is an Uchiha. That's self-explanatory. Naruto got to steal people's stuff and learn shadow clones and learn Rasengans from Jiraiya. Nobody trained Sakura for anything. She didn't know anything yet. Come on now.
oh no, she was literally only a temporary meat shield against the Sound Ganon. Until Lee arrived and then got saved again by Team 10, then Sasuke woke up and
No. You done skipped a whole lot of stuff. Lee was not rescued by Team 10. Sakura rescued Lee. She threw kunai at that one dude and she jumped into the fight and she started fighting. She saved that guy. She saved Lee from getting killed by that guy. What are you talking about? Oh gosh, let's continue.
them all with zero difficulty. That's not the point for now, so what does she do again? Oh yeah, she's smart, she sets trap. Okay, not gonna say anything about that. Even though they found out about it. When Kin was grabbing her hair.
They found out about the trap because she dropped it on them, you idiot. When she dropped the giant log on them, they're like, a log? Because they didn't know it was there. Are you dumb? They found out about the trap after she dropped it on them. They saw it and they evaded. They're not stupid. These guys are genin that are trained by Orochimaru. Come on now.
She looks back at her over her shoulder with a grin while holding her favorite weapon. she's finally gonna do something. She cuts her hair. And they make it out to be this wonderful event. That's literally the most disappointing thing, more disappointing than Kaguya.
If you don't understand why Sakura cut her hair, delete your YouTube channel. Sakura cutting her hair was her letting go of her childishness and her letting go of her primpy nature of not doing anything. Her long hair was only there because she wanted the attention of Sasuke. She knew Sasuke liked girls with long hair, so she grew out her long hair. But now that she cut away that long hair, she was symbolizing her letting go of the weird, childish, immature, weak little girl that she was before. And she had the desire to be watched from the background. Now she wants to fight. She wants to do something, and she wants to help people. Her cutting her hair was her letting go of her former self. Read the manga. Do a little bit of character analysis. Okay? You should probably learn to understand a character before you bash them, okay, my guy? She is cutting away her old self. That's why she's so different in part 2.
Okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. And then she finally shows us her brains, how strong she is. She does an amazing job at it, till she kinda sacrifices her arm, which is kinda dumb, but okay, she's doing good so far, right? And then she bites Saku. Yep, you heard it right. She bites Saku. It just doesn't end with her. Also, it's revealed why Sakura doesn't like Ino.
She bit Zaku because she had nothing else she could do. She was trying to pin him down and hold him down. She's fighting 3 people at once, my guy. She's trying to restrain him from getting to Sasuke and Naruto. If anybody's being useless, it was Team 10 because they sat there and they watched her do it. They watched her get beat up, they watched her get pounded, until they decided to jump in and help her because she's about to die. Who's the real useless ones here? The ones that tried and got folded, or the ones that just sat there and watched it happen? You tell me. And then you're going to talk about why she doesn't like Ino? Please continue, let's hear it.
Sasuke. Also, she didn't like Lee when she first saw him because he looked a little goofy, but only...
Okay, the rivalry between Ino and Sakura was two-sided. Sakura and Ino had a rivalry because they both liked Sasuke. This is a common cultural thing among Japanese people. When you like the same person, you're not supposed to be friends. They're rivals at this point because they like the same guy and they can't get along. And you're gonna say that was Sakura's doing, yet it was both of them. If you're an anime only watcher, you should know this, because if you should look at the backstory, Sakura had no friends and Ino was her only friend. And then when Ino found out that Sakura liked Sasuke, what did Ino do? Stop talking to her. She ignored her. Stopped talking to her. And then they became rivals later on in part 1 because Sakura was just tired of it. So the two of them became rivals, and they didn't like each other for some time, but they were still relatively friends. And after their fight at the Chunin exams, they became friends again. Their rivalry was very short-lived, and it was very innocent and very simple. They did not actually hate each other. It's a simple feud between two 12-year-old girls. That's what 12-year-olds do. If you don't understand that, I'm sorry, but you need to probably rewatch Naruto, or just, go outside and understand how people behave. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's continue, though.
Only liked him after because he saved her. Now for the 3rd exam. They all got...
Sakura did not like Lee because he was a little bit goofy. Yeah, he was kind of weird. A random guy who walks up to her talking, "Hey, you're so beautiful, let's go on a date." She's 12 years old. She doesn't know this kid. She likes Lee. On top of that, 12-year-old girls don't even like boys like that unless it's the guy they have a crush on. So Lee jumping at her like, "Oh, I love you. You're so beautiful. Wow." She's 12. She's a girl. She's kind of prudish. She's not exactly going to be too fond of that until she realizes that Lee actually does care about her, because he went ahead and fought the guys and was ready to give up his life for her. After that, she appreciated him. After you do something like that for someone, they will appreciate you, no matter what you look like. She didn't know Lee. She didn't know Lee was serious, but then when she found out just how much he cared about her, she gave it right back. She was so kind to him, and she treated him well. She even brought him flowers at the hospital while he was injured. But yeah, she's a bad person, right? Okay.
Got a fight now. Naruto and Sasuke showed really incredible fights. Sasuke's was basically using his Sharingan, but whatever. Naruto, on the other hand, had one of the best fights in the Chunin exams against Kiba. And then there was Sakura's fight against Ino, possibly at the bottom 3 of everyone in that room. It was literally the most unfun fight in the whole Chunin exams. Not
Are you serious? It was the most unfun. I mean, that's your opinion, I guess.
even Choji's was that bad. It was only them talking about how they are gonna steal Sasuke from one another and just being basic.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Understand this. I'm never letting you anywhere near Sasuke. What? You're not even his type. And I'm not the weak, needy little girl I used to be. You're not even on my radar now. Ooh. It's called character development, rivalry. Because Sakura was always Ino's groupie. She always was, if you look back. And now that she's surpassed Ino, even Azuma Sensei himself said it, everybody else said it, because Sakura grew up and she got a little bit more of a breakthrough after the Force of Death situation. And now she's actually better than Ino. And she's not the weak, needy girl she used to be. Why? That right there is just signs of what happened back at the Force of Death, her character development. She cut her hair, and now she's aiming for strength and to become stronger and to actually do something. Good grief. Yes, Sasuke is their reason for fighting each other, but it's more than just that. It's Sakura trying to get out of being Ino's little sidekick or Ino's little, lackey, her groupie. Sasuke's just part of it.
Teenage girls, and it got annoying. Now it's a one-on-one. Sakura should show her constantly mentioned superhuman intelligence. Guess what happens? She's outsmarted by none other than the bimbo. Why? Well,
outsmarted? She got tricked because Ino pulled out a trick that she did not even know Ino had. Ino pulled out a new trick. It's not outsmarted. And Ino's not stupid. Saying that just because Sakura got caught up by Ino's trick that is brand new that she did not know Ino had does not mean she got outsmarted. She got caught off guard with a new technique, and even then she still beat it. Ino's not stupid. She's just as smart. Just saying. She's on a team with Shikamaru. She's a very smart character. So just because she got something on Sakura does not mean Sakura is stupid.
So Inner Sakura was just there because Sakura had absolutely no unique abilities. That's why she barely appears in Shippuden. I mean, Inner Sakura, that is. The fight ended with a draw, which is sad to be honest.
How is that sad? How is that sad? It's a draw between two characters. Sakura is supposed to be weaker than Ino. Yet, now she's stronger, well not stronger then, but she's up there with Ino. And she's powerful enough to draw with Ino. They clashed with each other with taijutsu and knocked each other unconscious because they're both fighting for their pride. It's very simple. It's a draw. It happens a lot in anime. If you think that's lame, then I don't know what your problem is.
Now for Kuna's destruction arc. She stands there with a kunai and gets wrecked by Gaara.
She was there protecting an unconscious Sasuke. If she didn't jump in front of Gaara would have killed Sasuke. She shielded Sasuke knowing she was going to lose because she loved Sasuke. She had to protect him from Gaara. She didn't want Sasuke to get killed by Gaara, so she jumped at this. No, if you want to get to Sasuke, you got to get through me. Character development. Beforehand, Sakura wouldn't have done that. Kid Sakura with long hair would have done that. She doesn't have that kind of guts, but now she does. So she's willing to die to protect Sasuke because Gaara was ready to kill her. Only reason why Gaara didn't kill her because Sakura reminded him of her mother. Oh wow. Sakura reminded him of his mother. Jeez.
Ends up getting saved by Naruto. It's like deja vu all over again. You know how it goes. That's not the annoying part though. The annoying part is Sasuke literally trying to convince her that he wasn't the one who saved her but Naruto. She doesn't freaking believe it.
It's just delusion. Sakura wants to believe that the guy she likes is the one that saved her. She's 12 years old. She doesn't think Naruto's the one that saved her because she doesn't know that Naruto likes her, and she does not know that Naruto cares that much. Because remember, she thinks that Naruto's this goofy kid who just goofs around and doesn't care about her that much because he's always messing with her sometimes. So, a 12-year-old girl has her crush, she's on the team with him. She would like to assume that it's the one, that Sasuke is the one that rescued her, but he's not. That's just a character flaw. Oh, Sasuke, you saved me, right? I bet you did save me. You're so mysterious. It's just a kid thing, dude.
See what I did there? In the search for Tsunade arc, she didn't have any screen time, so that won't matter. In Sasuke's retrieval arc though, she is reunited with Sasuke. In the first place, he called her annoying, and he does it again. Aww.
Oh god, did he just skip the whole scene? Okay, he called her annoying as a little throwback to what he said. He said it with a smile because she was trying so hard to keep him to stay with her. Because she cared. She did not want him to go join Orochimaru. She told him she would do anything to make his life better. She would do anything to find a way to keep him happy and make him feel better about life. And he said, "Thank you, Sakura," at the very end before knocking her unconscious. When he called her annoying, he said it with a smirk because he was just playing. Because Sakura was annoying because she was so persistent. He didn't mean annoying as in like, "Oh, you're so annoying, leave me alone, bitch." No, he was not. Oh, so you don't understand Sakura's character, and neither do you understand Sasuke's. Nice to know. But yeah, Sasuke said, "Thank you, Sakura. Thank you." But you don't remember that because it's positive, right?
Before knocking her out, of course, which is relationship goals, I'm telling you. She wasn't taking a long.
He knocked her unconscious to keep her from following him and to keep her from screaming. He did not knock her unconscious because he hated her. He knocked her unconscious so to keep and just laid her on the bench to sleep so he could leave. If he had ill intentions, he would have hurt her. He did not.
With the squad, she waited, and when Naruto arrived, bandaged all over, she freaking hesitated to enter the room because she heard Naruto wasn't able to bring her dear Sasuke back.
That is not why she hesitated. Oh my gosh. She was not hesitating to go in there because Sasuke was there. Or because Sasuke didn't come back. She hesitated to go in there because she knew Naruto was beat up and folded, and she felt guilty because she sent Naruto to bring Sasuke back, and now she knows that Naruto's in there all beat up, bloody, and torn up. She feels guilty. She did not want to go in there and look at Naruto and see how beat up he was because of what she asked him to do. That's called guilt, my guy. Character.
And now for Shippuden. She has finally gotten stronger after training with one of the legendary Sannin, the granddaughter of the first Hokage, the current Hokage known as the world's best medical ninja, and
Is he trying to be funny? Is he trying to like be quirky and goofy? It's not working.
acknowledged as princess by nations. And that is Tsunade. I'll ignore the training they had with Kakashi because it was basically insignificant. You know, just punch in the ground. I'll skip to her fight with Sasori, which Chio basically carried, but she didn't do too bad for a Sakura anyway, so I'll give it a pass. That's ignoring Sasori's disbelief of Sakura dodging his attacks, and then realizing it was Chio controlling her. Even Sasori knows she's useless.
Dear God, okay. Lord have mercy, help me. So, just because she got controlled for the first beginning of the fight when Sasori wasn't even going all out, that makes her useless, right? Okay. So, on top of that, I hope you do know that Sakura was the one that defeated the Kazekage puppet, right? After Sakura stopped being controlled by Chio, the Kazekage puppet was still active. What did Sakura do? She got hit, faked her death, and broke the Kazekage puppet. Then she broke Sasori's chopper. Then she caught Sasori in the trap that Chio gave her. And she defeated her fair share of puppets. And she protected Chio from Sasori and took the blade through her gut to protect her. Huh. That sounds like character development to me. Because Sakura back in part 1 would never go ahead and let somebody kill her for somebody she barely knows. That's because Sakura has hardened now, and she's becoming more heroic and able and brave and willing to sacrifice her safety for someone else to complete a mission. She even got stabbed by Sasori and told Chio to take the antidote for herself and finish Sasori off. Sakura was willing to die. She was willing to die to get that mission done, and willing to die to save Chio, who she barely knows, who Chio was just talking trash to her about an hour ago. Character development, my guy. You don't understand.
I'm not gonna be too harsh, okay? I'll give her credit for it this time, but only this once, because it really gets worse after. Now for the reunion arc. They're going to find Sasuke and bring him back. They have Yamato, a wood-style user, to control Naruto in case things go south, and they do. Naruto reaches the fourth tail, and Yamato is there to stop him, but Sakura runs towards him anyway. That's the smartest rookie for you. Then
Are you stupid? She ran at Naruto, saying, "Stop, Naruto! Stop! You don't have to do this anymore. I'll stop Sasuke. I'll rescue Sasuke. Just stop! Make it stop!" Why? Because she's seeing all the rage and anger and pain Naruto's in because he's trying to save Sasuke. Why is he trying to save Sasuke? Because Sakura asked him to. That's not the only reason why, but in her mind, she's thinking that's the only reason why. She doesn't understand why Naruto is chasing Sasuke. It's not just because of her, but she knows that she asked him to do so. She sees Naruto suffering. And she runs at Naruto. She says, "Naruto, please stop. Don't do this. Please stop. I'll save Sasuke. Just make it stop." She's trying to stop him from being in that form because that form tears his body up. She's trying to save her friend from himself. Try to understand somebody's character, please.
She sees Sasuke and is absolutely stunned that she does nothing the whole fight.
When Sasuke jumps down, he's ready to kill Naruto. Then Sakura comes running at Sasuke with her fist raised, ready to hit him after Sasuke's done fooling around with Sai and Yamato. And she thinks to herself, "If I take down Sasuke now, it'll all be over." And she yells at Sasuke, "Sasuke, I'll stop you with my own strength." Then Sasuke evades and then gets ready to Kirin everybody. Try to remember the fights before you make a video, dude. She tried to fight him like everybody else.
Which was basically Sasuke wrecking everyone, which was dumb, but I still think Yamato would have manhandled him with that deeper cleavage than Sakura's of his. Hidan and Kakuzu's arc, basically the worst arc in the whole series, contribute to nothing in the story but to show off Naruto's new ability on a completely useless and bad villain. I like Hidan though. She didn't have much screen time, so whatever. Now Pain's arc. She was healing since the hospital was flooded with the injured while everyone else fought, which is a good thing in relation to her role, that is. Until Naruto was pinned down by Pain with absolutely no way out. She was there not healing anyone with a Hyuga next to her to tell her what was going on using his Byakugan, and she did nothing.
Because Naruto told her not to. Naruto told everybody, do not jump in no matter what happens, because he has personal stakes here. And everybody respected his wishes and did not intervene. Why? Because Naruto asked them not to intervene. Yes. Naruto said, "Do not intervene on this fight, because why? I have to beat Pain with my own strength." He's trained for Sage Mode, and he asked everyone not to intervene. So everybody followed Naruto's instructions and left him alone. On top of that, even if that was the case, it wasn't the case, Sakura could not logically go out there and fight Pain. Why? Because she's the only medic left. If she goes out there and gets destroyed by Pain, there would be no medic left, and everybody else would probably get folded. Just saying.
As Hinata immediately jumped in and claimed she was selfish for doing it, despite it being the most selfless and brave thing she'd ever do in the entire series.
That's a really funny point, John. That's a really funny point, because you're saying that she's selfless by running out there to get destroyed, but then you turn around and call Sakura useless by trying to fight Zaku and other powerful enemies and getting beat up. Sakura is doing the exact same thing that Hinata's doing, but unfortunately you only think Hinata's good for it because you prefer Hinata and her big tits. Very tragic.
She jumped to save him, knowing full well she was gonna die there and then. Waifu material?
Yeah, like I said, she jumps in and knowing full and well that she will die here. Huh! Does that not sound familiar? Sakura jumping in to fight Zaku and those two other clowns, and willingly ready to get beat up and killed to protect her boys. Oh, but you don't care about Sakura doing it because Sakura doesn't have big tits, right? Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Sakura and Hinata did the exact same thing. The exact same thing. And you're praising Hinata for it, but you're bashing Sakura for it. Proving your biases. Sakura did exactly what Hinata did on multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. Hinata does it one time and gets folded. Sakura does it multiple times and actually does a little bit of something, and you bash her. Absolutely pathetic. Let's continue.
Whereas Sakura still did nothing. A lot of her fans used the argument of her having to heal even though she wasn't, and others claim that Tsunade's rules say that
she wasn't healing yet because she already finished and all the other people were dead. So, she's the last medic left. If she went out there and got killed by Pain, and then Hinata ran out there and got killed by Pain, who's gonna save Hinata's life? Not Sakura, because she'd be dead. She's the only healer left. Sorry, dude, this is not all about emotions. This is also a war zone where people need to be efficient and think. Shikamaru stayed back, Choji stayed back. A lot of people stayed back because they cannot logically fight Pain. Sakura is the only medic left, so even if she wanted to fight Pain, she shouldn't have, because she needs to hang back and handle those that are injured. Have a little bit of common sense. Just a little bit of common sense, okay?
shouldn't be fighting in the front lines. Ignoring the fact that the first lesson we learn in the entire series is that those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are even worse. Sakura abandoned Naruto for the rules.
She did not abandon Naruto. She did not abandon Naruto. She did what he said, and she sat there, and she hoped that Naruto could do his best. And Hinata ran out there to go fight Pain because she wanted to prove to Naruto-kun that she loved him, and she got folded like a piece of paper. People praise her for that, but Sakura does the very same thing and actually doesn't get killed, and people bash her, even though she's doing the exact same thing that Hinata did. Cool.
Supposedly anyway, and not to mention that he had been the one saving her constantly and she didn't even do anything in a situation where Naruto was gonna die, literally.
The war arc, when he got Kurama removed from his body, she was literally pumping his heart with her bare hands. The Forest of Death, we just talked about this, where Zaku and them were going to kill Sasuke and kill Naruto in their sleep. What did Sakura do? She jumped out there and she fought those guys and she held them off just long enough for everybody else to jump in and help her. That's protecting Naruto in a situation he's going to die from. You also left out the situation when Zabuza did a sneak attack on Naruto, which would have cut off Naruto's head. Who saved Naruto? Sakura. She tackled him and pinned him down and saved him from being killed by Zabuza. But people don't remember that, because nobody wants to remember stuff that their favorite character has done. I'm saying favorite from sarcasm because they hate Sakura. Retards.
After Naruto beat Pain, she sees Naruto and then punches him before hugging him. That's dumb.
That's called drama. She's a tsundere. She usually punches Naruto for humor purposes. But here, she just gave him a little punch in the stomach and then she hugged him in front of everyone. She embraced him for a very long time. In Japanese culture, that is a sign of affection and care. You should not be doing this in public because it's so personal. She embraced him, held him against her bosom, and thanked him for what he had done. This is Sakura showing appreciation to Naruto for putting his life on the line and saving everyone. She gave him a little punch. Oh, you idiot, you could have died. Ah! And then she hugs him. It's drama, my guy. If you can't understand drama, don't watch anime. Oh my goodness.
Also confusing and just really bad behavior towards someone who can't even stand up after saving her whole village and her life. I thought Sakura could sink no lower till this arc comes. Sasuke's assault on the 5 Kage summit ended.
Ah shit. Here we go again.
Sakura confesses her fake love for Naruto, risking breaking his heart and then getting mad when Naruto told her he doesn't like people who lie to themselves.
Okay. I've had to explain this many times before and we're going to do it again. The fake confession was to save Naruto from his own persistence. Let's read what she says here. You think it's so easy for a girl to profess her love? And what do you mean came all the way here? Of course I'd come all the way here. You're always talking about Sasuke this and Sasuke that and chasing after Sasuke, getting yourself into dangerous situations. You hear that? You hear it, right? You're the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki targeted by the Akatsuki. Why don't you worry about your own skin for a change? You see, I'm trying to tell you that you don't have to chase after Sasuke to the point of putting yourself in danger. I came here to find you because I want you to return to the village right away. That's all. You idiots! She said it right here why she lied. She's lying so she can make Naruto feel like he doesn't have to chase Sasuke, because she knows that Naruto is chasing Sasuke because he's trying to fulfill his promise to her, because he loves her. He wants her love. So, as a typical friend would do, she gives him a white lie, telling him, Naruto, I love you. Why? Because she's trying to get Naruto to stop chasing Sasuke and putting himself in danger. This guy posts the scan that explains why Sakura lied to him, and he still doesn't get it. Oh, I'm at a loss for words. For once, I don't know what to say. Let me read that again for you people. Let me read it again for those in the back. Just, you think it's so easy for a girl to profess her love, and what do you mean came all the way here? Of course I'd come all the way here. You're always talking about Sasuke this and Sasuke that and chasing after Sasuke, getting yourself into dangerous situations. You're the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki targeted by the Akatsuki. Don't you worry about your own skin for a change? You see, I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to chase after Sasuke to the point of putting yourself in danger. I came here to find you because I want you to return to the village right away, that's all. Because everybody's plan was to go fight Sasuke and kill Sasuke and take him down. And Naruto would get in the way because why? He cares about Naruto, he cares about Sasuke. But Sasuke's bloodlusted. Naruto is the Jinchuriki. He shouldn't even be out here in the first place. He's putting himself in dangerous situations, fighting all these Akatsuki members, fighting Pain, getting beat up by Omoe and Karui, because he's trying to protect Sasuke and find Sasuke. But what Sakura is doing is lying to him so she can get him to stop it. She's tired of seeing Naruto suffer. Sai guilt-tripped her and told her about all the stuff Naruto's going through. So what did she do? She figured out a way to try and get him to stop chasing Sasuke for his own self-benefit. But people like you don't understand it. The whole scan is right there, and yet you guys can't understand it. Low IQ fans are the worst kinds of fans. Let's continue.
Somehow blaming him for it, and she was already planning on killing Sasuke, and
where did she blame him for it? The scan's right there. She did not blame him for anything, you idiot. Let's continue.
yet she had to do something so selfish and just rude to Naruto. Even Sai told her she was mentally torturing Naruto.
Sai told her that she was mentally torturing Naruto, which is exactly why she lied to him to try and get him to stop chasing Sasuke, because her asking Naruto to find Sasuke was why he's even doing this. Good grief.
Then gets mad and leaves with her squad of Sai, Lee, and Kiba to find Sasuke. By the way, for those who say she followed Tsunade's rules, just wait for it. She drugs all three of them to try and kill Sasuke herself, which is a joke by itself. So she either doesn't follow the rules, or she thinks Sasuke is worth breaking the rules and Naruto's life isn't.
I think this guy might be a little bit stupid. She drugged everybody because her plan was to get to Sasuke, pretend that she was on Sasuke's side, and assassinate him. That was her plan. If she was to go there with everybody there, it wouldn't work. So she drugged everybody so she can make her attempt to join Sasuke and assassinate him. That was her plan. Have a little bit of common sense before you start trying to talk about situations like this. Please have common sense.
Sasuke then tries to kill Sakura with a Chidori from behind, and Kakashi saves her like usual, and she tries to stab Sasuke, Orochimaru's disciple, with a poisoned Sakura's favorite weapon. Again, she's the smartest rookie. Just don't question it.
She didn't know he had poison resistance until after the fact. She didn't know that. The panel that you just showed was after the Sasuke fight. She did not know. She wasn't with Sasuke the entire time. How would she know that? Retard.
Anyway, Sakura gets saved by Naruto, and he was the one who ended up getting poisoned by her favorite weapon. Now for the worst arc in Naruto. We have Sakura only healing at first, which is fine, nothing major is happening so far until Madara arrives. Now she jumps into the battlefield where she only heals, which isn't something a main character should do, again, primarily at
That's her job, my guy. She's the medic. Sorry, it is what it is. Just because she's not beating everybody up does not mean she's not being a good character. She's healing. That's her job. She's the medic. If she wasn't there, over 18,000 people would probably be dead right now, just saying.
least. Here's the stupid part. Immediately after Neji died, she awakened her Byakugo, which is dumb. I mean, couldn't you do it like 15 minutes ago? Not to
Blame Kishimoto for his bad writing. Neji should not have even died. Just saying.
mention it doesn't make sense. She literally almost died against Sasori, so was the Byakugo worth dying for? I mean, you won't use it then, would you? Or was
Clown! He doesn't even know Sakura's character. Clown! This dude. Sakura was spending the entire show saving up to get the Byakugo seal, which is... God... She was saving for the Byakugo seal the entire time. This is said in the moment she gets the seal. She was saving her chakra the entire time. Did he finish the show? Hang on. I've been ranting for almost an hour. I need to get out of here. There's only one more minute left on this piece of garbage. She was saving her chakra up for the entire time. She could not just use the seal any old time. The moment she got the seal in the show is when she was finally ready to use the seal. Stupid.
it just BS like almost every other magical power-up in the war arc? Anyway, flash forward, she literally had one job, and that was to destroy the Rinnegan. And believe it or not, I've run into people who say it was Kakashi's fault for being near Madara when it happened.
I mean, had Madara, had Kakashi not just been sitting around like, oh man, my legs hurting, bro, my legs hurt. If he wasn't just sitting there, Madara wouldn't have took his eye. And Madara wouldn't have taken his eye if Naruto and Sasuke didn't lose him. Just saying. Sakura didn't know Madara was coming, and Obito was sitting there giving her a long explanation about the Rinnegan and all this stupid stuff. She didn't know what was going on. Nobody knew Madara was coming. He couldn't use Kamui at the time. So, had Kakashi not been caught lacking, this wouldn't have happened. Had Naruto and Sasuke not lost track of Madara, this wouldn't have happened. So it's hardly her fault. Also, in the manga, the scene happens way too fast. He tells her to stab his eye. Right after that, on the same page, Madara shows up. Madara is faster than light. He throws the thing at her and she's gone. Sorry, it's all too fast for her to even react. Come on, a little common sense goes a really long way.
Do they expect Kakashi to run away from Six Paths Madara? It just can't get any worse. Oh, and I haven't talked about her obsession over Sasuke. Not only does she literally just like him for his looks, but every step she takes is for him. I don't know how they ended up together.
He said every step she takes is for him? Did you not watch part 2? She was not pressed about Sasuke until she saw him. She was more worried about getting the missions done. The only person that was taking every step for Sasuke was Naruto. And I love it that you're talking about how she's obsessed with Sasuke, but you love Miss Hinata. But Hinata's whole character revolves around getting with Naruto-kun. Every time she tries to do something to better herself, it's only because she wants to impress Naruto-kun. What are you talking about? See, Sakura and Hinata are not exactly very different, except that Sakura has more drive and has more character depth to herself. But Hinata's character literally revolves around Naruto-kun. It literally revolves around Naruto-kun. I don't understand how you can bash Sakura for being quote-unquote obsessed with Sasuke, yet she was barely seeing him and barely thinking about him until she saw him. She was more concerned with getting things done, saving people. What is wrong with you? She barely talked about Sasuke until she sees him. How is she obsessed with Sasuke? Naruto's the one obsessed with Sasuke. Even if Sakura was obsessed with Sasuke, what's the problem? The plot is revolving around them finding Sasuke and saving Sasuke. She likes Sasuke. So even if she was obsessed with him, what's the problem? She has a bond with Sasuke. She knows him. She knows he's going through some stuff. She knows he's going down the wrong path. So even if she was hyper obsessed with him, what's the problem? Because Naruto is just as much as her, if not... Sorry, my recording got cut off while I was still explaining myself. But yeah, how is she obsessed with Sasuke when Naruto's even more so obsessed than her? You know what I'm saying? Naruto's more obsessed with Sasuke than she is. Anyway, let me just continue. Sorry, my audio got cut off while I was re-rendering this thing, so I gotta record my last bit of the rant again.
Blaming him for it, and she was already planning on killing Sasuke, and
she did not blame Naruto for anything. Please shut up.
Yet she had to do something so selfish and just rude to Naruto. Even Sai told her she was mentally torturing Naruto.
Sai told her this because her asking Naruto to bring Sasuke back was Naruto's new thing. So now he was trying to get Sasuke back for her, and that promise that he made to her was putting him in danger, and it was torturing him. And now that Sakura's aware of this, she made this white lie to make sure that Naruto, or at least make an attempt to get Naruto to stop chasing Sasuke and putting himself in harm's way. It's very simple. Very simple. Sai told her this before she did the lie. A little bit of common sense goes a long way, my guy.
She then gets mad and leaves with her squad of Sai, Lee, and Kiba to find Sasuke. By the way, for those who say she followed Tsunade's rules, just wait for it. She drugs all three of them to try and kill Sasuke herself, which is a joke by itself. So she...
Idiot. Sakura drugged them because her plan was to sneak up on Sasuke, pretend to join Sasuke, and kill Sasuke behind his back. If she showed up with everybody else there, it would not have worked. Why? Because she has a group of people that Sasuke views as enemies. If it was just her, then she heightens her chances of tricking Sasuke and of being able to assassinate him. That was her plan. Common sense. Please use it.
Either doesn't follow the rules, or she thinks Sasuke is worth breaking the rules and Naruto's life isn't. Sasuke then tries to kill Sakura with a Chidori from behind, and Kakashi saves her like usual, and she tries to stab Sasuke, Orochimaru's disciple, with a...
First off, moron, look at this right here. She does not know that. Okay? She did not know that because also she was not with Sasuke the entire time. She does not know that he's immune to poison. She's not with Sasuke. She wouldn't know that. So... that's not her fault.
Poisoned Sakura's favorite weapon. Again, she's the smartest rookie. Just don't question it. Anyway...
she didn't know, idiot. She didn't know that Sasuke was immune to poison.
Sakura gets saved by Naruto, and he was the one who ended up getting poisoned by her favorite weapon. Now for the worst arc in Naruto. We have Sakura only healing at first, which is fine. Nothing major is happening so far until Madara arrives. Now she jumps into the battlefield where she only heals, which isn't something a main character should do, again.
She's the medic, that's her job. That's her job as the character, is being the one to heal people and to save lives. If you don't like that, then don't watch Naruto. It's not all about fighting, it's also about saving people and making sure the casualties are low. This is a war zone, not just some big emotional anime battle, okay? She has to save lives and be efficient. She's the medic. Get over it.
Primarily, at least. Here's the stupid part. Immediately after Neji died, she awakened her Byakugo, which is dumb. I mean, couldn't you do it like 15 minutes ago?
No, she couldn't have, because by the time Neji was already dead, that's when she finally got her Byakugo seal. Blame Kishimoto for his bad writing. Neji did not have to die anyway. He didn't have to. That was also bad writing for Kishimoto to shoehorn Naruto and Hinata together to talk to each other because their ship was actual garbage. Just saying.
Not to mention, it doesn't make sense. She literally almost died against Sasori, so was the Byakugo worth dying for? I mean,
my dude, she could not use the she couldn't use the Byakugo at this time. She couldn't. She had to learn it. By the time she was ready to learn it and master it, that's when she did it in the war. It takes a lot of time. You're saving chakra in that seal. This is what happens when you don't know the character you're trying to rant about. Why rant about a character you know nothing about?
I mean, you won't use it then, would you? Or was it just BS like almost every other magical power-up in the war arc? Anyway, flash forward, she literally had one job and...
she spent the entire time training with it. She spent the time training with Tsunade to learn it. There's a whole flashback in the anime and the manga that explains that she was training with Tsunade to get that seal the entire time.
That was to destroy the Rinnegan. And believe it or not, I've run into people who say it was Kakashi's fault for...
It is Kakashi's fault. He was just sitting there staring around. Oh, my leg hurt. My leg hurt. I'm feeling kind of sluggish. If he didn't get his eye taken, this wouldn't have happened. And he wouldn't have got his eye taken if Sasuke and Naruto didn't lose Madara's sight. They didn't lose Madara. Madara wouldn't have got to Kakashi. And if Madara didn't get Kakashi's eye, he wouldn't have been able to use Kamui to get to Sakura and Obito. They did not know Madara was coming. Sorry, it's not her fault.
being near Madara when it happened? I mean, do they expect Kakashi to run away from Six Paths Madara?
Do you expect Sakura to not run away from Six Paths Madara? The moment he showed up, he threw the chakra rod at her and Obito sent her going because she was gonna die.
It just can't get any worse. Oh, and I haven't talked about her obsession over Sasuke. Not only does she literally just like him for his looks, but every step she takes is for him.
No. That's literally Hinata. Literally Hinata. She's obsessed with Naruto. Everything she does is for Naruto. Sakura had nothing to do with Sasuke. She did not really care that much about Sasuke until she saw him in Shippuden. She didn't care that much. He wasn't important at the time. Get your stuff together, dude. Seriously.
I don't know how they ended up together, honestly.
They ended up together because Sasuke went on his journey of redemption and found out that he loved her. Try reading the novels. The novels explain this in quite big detail. The novels explain this. Sasuke realized that the person that filled his life and heart with love and care and felt like he was needed was Sakura because she cared about him so much. Read the novels. I'm not going to explain this whole thing to you.
Naruto and Sasuke were figuring out a plan against Madara and she charges him head on. Six Paths Madara. Sakura ran towards him to punch him. And then she got stabbed.
She jumped in as the diversion. Read the panel that she's showing on the screen. I'll be the diversion, follow me. I'm being the diversion. I'm not retreating anymore. She jumps in and lets Madara impale her so Naruto and Sasuke can get the hit on Madara. She's the diversion. Do you know what that means? Distraction. Do you know what that means, dude? Good grief.
Shocker. Naruto saves her and what does she do? Instead of thanking Naruto, she looks at Sasuke and realizes he still doesn't give a single crap about her.
Moron. She's fine. She has regeneration. Don't worry about me, Naruto. She's perfectly fine. It's okay. She's worried about why Sasuke doesn't care because Sasuke used to care in part 1. He always cared. He always worried about her safety. Flashback to Gaara, Zaku. Whenever she was in trouble, he was there. He was worrying about her safety. Now she's noticing that Sasuke's back, but he doesn't care. Why? Because she's wondering why Sasuke is still not acting the way he used to act and used to care about her. That's the problem. That's what Naruto and Sasuke are chasing him. Naruto and Sakura are chasing him for. They're trying to get part 1 Sasuke back. The Sasuke that they knew. The Sasuke that they were friends with. And she's wondering why Sasuke doesn't care.
Oh, and funniest thing ever is her marriage with Sasuke, where he left for at least 8 years.
He left because he went to go fight the Otsutsuki and investigate them. He couldn't come back until he was done. If he came back, the Otsutsuki would probably teleport to him while he's asleep and kill Sakura, kill Sarada, and kill everybody else. It's a little bit of common sense. Sorry, it's just tragic. He's the Shadow Hokage. He's got work to do. He's putting his life in danger every single day. He can't come home until he's done.
So Sarada doesn't really remember who he is? And their family picture is just basically him wearing the Akatsuki cloak. Just funny, honestly. She also brought her house down just because her daughter asked about her dad.
She was asking if Sasuke was even her father and if they're even married. She was doubting her mother's relationship with her husband. Sakura got a little bit upset because Sarada does not understand the lengths that Sasuke's going through to keep everybody safe every day. Sasuke's out fighting Otsutsuki demon gods who can destroy the planet on a moment's notice, and he can't come home. Sarada's doubting their whole family because he's not here. Sarada does not understand the great lengths her parents are going through to protect everyone, so she got upset. It's quite simple. It's a simple character thing. She has anger issues. It's a gag on top of that, too. It was supposed to be funny. Idiots.
She just lacks dignity, honestly, and
lacks dignity but is willing to die for people that barely know her. Lacks dignity but she's out here saving 18,000 people's lives at once. Lacks dignity but she's out here at the hospital during the Konoha Crush and she's actually trying to save everybody and heal people that are injured. She lacks dignity, right? Okay, but she's willing to put herself in danger for the sake of others, but she lacks dignity. Okay, dude.
12 till 32, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my rant on why
I did not enjoy your stupid rant. It was no good. Garbage.
Absolutely despise Sakura with a passion, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Oh boy, wasn't that a doozy, fellas? That was a real doozy. This guy did not know what he was talking about. Really tragic. The guy is trying to rant on a character, yet he does not even understand every situation she's been in, and neglects to mention some of the great things that she's done. This is what happens when you deal with people who are biased and don't actually know the story that they're trying to discuss. Let's take a look at his analytics right here. 674 views, not too bad. You know, my dislike right there, 42 subscribers. Oh, look at this, the little iconic video right here, why people hate Sakura so much, by Swag Kage. Oh, really bad video. Oh, there's my comments. Not only do you suck at power scaling, but you also fail at character analysis. Tragic. Read the manga. He needs to read the manga. I'm not going to spend any more time on this. I already talked about this for almost an hour, and this guy just doesn't know what he's talking about. Hopefully he sees this and we can have an actual debate and I can shut him up. But then on top of that, I probably shouldn't waste my time on this guy because he clearly does not know what the hell he's talking about. He's very ignorant, very biased. He's praising Hinata for the same stuff that Sakura's done and then calls Sakura trash for trying to fight people and losing, but praises Hinata for doing the same thing. This is what happens when you're kind of a weeb who's just in love with big titty waifus who are very submissive and don't have any other character. Sakura's character development is just her becoming a better person, more mature, willing to save and help others, and do her best to make sure that other people are kept safe. She grows from somebody who's afraid, a coward, and does not want to do those kind of things and does not have the urge to protect someone, to someone who's willing to die for a complete stranger. That's called character development, my guy. If you don't understand it, then just don't watch anime. And don't make videos like this again, okay? You don't know what you're talking about, my guy. It's a really damn shame. Anyway, I think I'm done with this video. Yeah, it was a little bit too long. Spent like almost an hour discussing a, what, 12-minute video? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a nice day. I've got some other animations coming, big commissions that I'm working on, a couple other nice things. So you might not see any uploads from me in a while. I did do a commission with Yoshi and Billy Hatcher, but I'm not allowed to upload that until the actual video comes out. So yeah, I've got some things working on in the works though, and you'll see them eventually. I do also have a debate with Swag Kage himself and Seth the Programmer, which I will be doing eventually whenever he's free. We have a lot of stuff going on in our schedule right now, but it will be happening. Unfortunately, not right now, but it will. So like, comment, subscribe, you know, do that regular old stuff. I'm not going to force you to do anything. Have a nice night, guys. Peace.